Baretta is an American detective TV series that ran from 1975 to 78 on ABC. It was created by Stephen J. Cannell and was a revised version of a 1973 to 74 ABC series, Toma. It featured Robert Blake as the main character, Detective Tony Baretta, a rough around the edges but soft-hearted undercover cop with the NYPD, who solves crimes while dealing with issues in his personal life. It was notable for its blend of dark themes and humor, its catchy theme song, performed by Sammy Davis Jr., and the pet cockatoo Fred, who was Baretta's companion. Join Facts Verse as we present how each Baretta cast member died. Robert Blake. Robert Blake was born Michael James Gubitosi, September 18, 1933, in Nutley, New Jersey. His career began as a child actor, appearing in the Our Gang series of short films in the late 30s and early 40s. He then appeared in various film and television roles throughout the 40s and 50s, including the lead in the film The Treasure of the Sierra Madre. Blake gained further recognition for his role as Perry Smith in the film In Cold Blood in 1967, earning him critical acclaim. His most famous role came in 1975 when he starred as Baretta. The role earned him an Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series in 1975. After the show ended, he continued acting in various roles, but his career waned in the 80s. The Robert Blake murder trial was one of the most sensational celebrity trials of the early 21st century. Robert was arrested and charged with the murder of his wife, Bonny Lee Bakley, in 2001. Bakley was shot to death on May 4th, 2001, as she sat in Blake's car, parked on a side street near Vitello's restaurant in Studio City, Los Angeles, where the couple had just dined. Blake claimed he had returned to the restaurant to retrieve a gun he accidentally had left behind, and discovered his wife's body upon returning to the car. But the LAPD became suspicious of the story, and after a year-long investigation, Blake was arrested April 18, 2002, and charged with a count of murder with special circumstances, an offense that could have resulted in the death penalty. The prosecution argued that Blake had despised his wife and had motive to kill her, as he believed she had trapped him into a loveless marriage by getting pregnant. They even presented evidence that Blake had tried to hire two stuntmen, Ronald Duffy Hambleton and Gary McClarty, to kill Bakley in the months before her death. Both stuntmen testified that Blake had solicited them to murder his wife, but both also had a history of drug abuse, and their credibility was questioned by the defense. Defense lawyers argued there was no direct evidence linking Blake to the murder and suggested the real killer could have been one of the many men Bakley had allegedly scammed over the years. They also noted no gunshot residue was found on Blake's hands and no blood was found on his clothing. On March 16, 2004, after a 9-week trial and 9 days of deliberation, the jury acquitted Blake of all charges. The verdict was met with surprise by legal experts who believed the prosecution had presented a strong case. A civil court later found Blake liable for Bakley's wrongful death, and on November 18, 2005, he was ordered to pay $30 million in damages to her children. But Blake filed for bankruptcy the following year. Despite his acquittal, the controversy surrounding the case effectively ended his career, and he remained a controversial figure. He died March 9, 2023, of heart failure at age 89. Tom Ewell. Tom Ewell, born Samuel Ewell Tompkins, April 29, 1909, in Owensboro, Kentucky, was an actor best known for his roles in the film The 7-Year Itch and Baretta. Ewell began his acting career in theater, appearing in various Broadway productions in the 30s and 40s. He made his film debut in They Knew What They Wanted and appeared in supporting roles in several films throughout the 40s. Ewell gained widespread recognition and critical acclaim for his role in Adam's Rib in 1949, for which he received a Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actor. His most famous role was in 1955, starring opposite Marilyn Monroe in The 7-Year Itch. That performance earned him a Golden Globe Award as well. He worked steadily in film and TV throughout the 60s and 70s, including a recurring role as Billy Truman in Baretta. In his later years, he continued to act in occasional film and television roles, but less frequently. He passed away September 12, 1994, in Woodland Hills, California, from undisclosed causes. He was 85. Michael Roberts. Michael D. Roberts was born December 25, 1947, in Brooklyn. He began his acting career in the 70s with guest appearances on popular shows like Good Times, The Jeffersons, and What's Happening. He gained recognition for his role as Rooster in Baretta, a streetwise informant who often provided Baretta with crucial information to solve his cases. Roberts also appeared in a variety of television shows and films throughout the 80s and 90s, including Manimal, The Night Stalker, and Rain Man. He also had a recurring role as Angelo in the TV series Manimal, though his appearances in film and television have become less frequent in recent years. His last known acting credit was in the TV series The First Family in 2012. He's been married to actress Pamela Frey since 1996, whom he met in an acting class. He's also said to be a member of the Church of Scientology. Edward Grover. Edward Grover was born February 2, 1934, in Modesto, California. Grover began his acting career in the 60s with guest appearances on popular shows like The Fugitive, The Big Valley, and Gunsmoke. He gained recognition for his role as Inspector Schiller in Baretta, where he played Baretta's superior officer at the NYPD. Grover also appeared in a variety of shows and films throughout the 70s and 80s, including Kojak, Starsky and Hutch, and The Streets of San Francisco. He also had a recurring role as Captain Lester V. Griffin in Trapper John M.D. He continued to work as an actor until his retirement in the late 80s. He died in Rolling Hills Estates, California in November of 2016 of unknown causes. He was 84. Dana Elcar. Dana Elcar was born Ibsen Dana Elcar, October 10, 1927, in Ferndale, Michigan. He was best known for his role as Peter Thornton in the TV series MacGyver. His acting career spanned over 4 decades, appearing in a wide variety of shows and films. He made guest appearances on shows like Gunsmoke, The Twilight Zone, and The Fugitive in the 60s. He also appeared in films like Failsafe and The Sting. In the 70s, he had a recurring role as Inspector Schiller on Baretta. In the mid-90s, he began to suffer from macular degeneration, a condition that eventually led to blindness. Despite this, he continued acting, and his condition was even written into the MacGyver series, with his character also developing the disease. Dana Elcar passed away June 6, 2005 in Ventura, California from complications of pneumonia. He was 77. His career is a testament to his talent and resilience as an actor. Despite facing significant health challenges in his later years, he continued to work and bring his characters on screen to life. Now it's time to hear from you. Did the controversy and murder trial of Robert Blake change the way you view the show Baretta? Let us know in the comments section below.